Tinubu promises to review minimum wage with governors. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has promised to review the minimum wage to align with the current economic realities of the country. According to him, the federal and state governments need to take a look at the minimum wage together and also strengthen the source and application of the country's revenue. He made this known on Friday while meeting with the members of the Progressive Governors Forum, who declared support for the president on the removal of subsidy. Speaking when he received members of the Imo's Hope Uzodinma-led forum, Tinubu said, "We need to do some arithmetic and soul searching on the minimum wage." Adding, "We have to take a look at that together and the revenue. We must strengthen the source and application of our revenue." The president told the governors, "I have inherited the assets and liabilities of my predecessor. This is the first time you entered the council chambers, and it is my first time too for a meeting. As progressives and thinkers under the umbrella of the All Progressives Congress, you have a role to play in educating our people and making sure we manage ourselves." He also assured that the multiple exchange rates currently prevalent in the country will be streamlined, saying, "If we work together, the Nigeria of our dreams is not far away. Rest assured that we will not have multiple exchange rates anymore. You asked for this meeting and had to set aside time to be here. We have a political party that we will need to manage. Whichever way, we have inherited assets and liabilities, and we cannot complain." Speaking on behalf of the PGF, Uzodinma pledged to support the president, adding that the decision already taken by Tinubu foretell good intentions for the economy. Tinubu met with the Governors Forum yesterday, that's on Friday, and saw that all the members of the Governors Forum were happy that subsidy were removed. Fine, do they really know what the masses are passing through? For a litre of petrol that was sold for 182 naira to 185 naira, now being sold at the rate of 500 naira per litre, even in some places at the rate of 600 naira, 700 naira per litre. And they are saying they are happy with the removal of subsidy. Do they know what it means? Fine. Now, subsidy has been in place for a long time. Looking at the time of Obasanjo, even before the time of Obasanjo, Yaradua, good Lord give it Jonathan, even the time of Buhari, we saw that we have protests during the time of Jonathan when subsidy was removed, and it was not even up to this time. I remember then it was around 100 plus. That you had the strike for weeks, like 2 weeks, and people really clamored. Now 500 naira, 600 naira. This is so bad, and some governors are saying that they're happy with it. Is it because they are lobbyists? They are looking for ministerial roles? Is it because they want to be seen as an end supporter of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? They don't want to be seen as disloyal politicians or disloyal members. Are they thinking now, if subsidy is removed, prices of things will be high in the market because they need to be transported? Things being sold for like 200 naira, now being sold for like 350, 300 naira. Tea fare that is like 200 naira is now like 300, sometimes even 400 naira, and you cannot even be begged to enter because you know that the first hike in fuel price, and you know that you need to commute yourself, you need to move. And some governors are saying they're happy. The fault that I can give to Tinubu is that he should not have said it during his inaugural speech. That really hits the rod at the camel's back, and that really broke everything. Tinubu should not have said it. If the president will bring, he should have waited till maybe towards the end of this month or early next month and say that subsidy will have been removed. How many days are still spent in office? He has not even spent a day in office, and he has said that subsidy is removed. We saw that before Tinubu said top the canary, we saw that these oil marketers started doing the unthinkable, and we saw that a lot of people are in that shape. You can see a lot of people trekking, a lot of people couldn't go to work, and it has even affected even everything. Now, some people that even board trains to work, the fare that is like around 500 naira, is now 700 naira plus. Is train also using PMS? Is train also using petrol? The what I know is that train makes use of charcoal and some other things. Sincerely, this is not a good time for Nigeria, and this is not a good time for Tinubu's tenure, in whom he has not even spent up to a week and things are already happening. Are we foreseeing that these are a lot of things and many more to occur even in this regime? Though Tinubu is yet to talk on the protest of NLC that is going to start on Wednesday, because the meeting of NLC and the meeting of the presidency hit a brick wall. It was a deadlock, and we hope that Tinubu will restate his stand. Although we know Tinubu to be an ardent politician who always stand by whatever he says, but so what is affecting all Nigerians and Nigerians and their ship, we hope Tinubu can do something. Even the Dangote refinery won't really help matter, because I know Dangote creating a refinery in Port Harcourt does not mean that the prices of petroleum products will be subsidized. Well, the governors forum saying that they support Tinubu. Can they say the reason why they support Tinubu? Why they are going to support Tinubu? Can they say the reason why they are happy that subsidy has been removed? Though we know that petroleum products have been subsidized, and now things are not really working well. Petroleum products have been subsidized then, but now we saw that it's been inflated back because the subsidy has been removed, and we know what our Nigerians are passing through. Although Tinubu has promised to review the minimum wage with the governors because subsidy has been removed, so therefore the minimum wage has to be increased. Now, if the minimum wage is increased, employers of labor, employers going to also increase the salaries of their staff. That's the question. We are not talking of federal government or state government. We know that state government and federal government can also review the salary of their workers. The state governments and the federal governments, they can review. But what of we talk of companies that are privately owned by individuals? Will they review the salary of individuals? Most of them sincerely are less concerned. And somebody who is earning 50k and spends like 20k or 30k on transition fare, now when the price is being argued that you're not spending almost 50k and you're still calling it 50k and you still need to buy a lot of things, and you believe me, with this removal of subsidy, we cut across almost, let me say, I can assure 95% of all things, the prices will surely go up. Well, we hope Tinubu, as a promise to review the minimum wage, we also review what he has said concerning the removal of subsidy.